right, welcome back to World's Strongest Man Car Chats with Aaron and Shannon.
Day 3.
Yeah, we're leaving a lot earlier today than yesterday. It went fairly quick, which I guess is to be expected. We're down to 10 athletes. It was pretty quick, 3 events today.
Yep.
This morning was an emotional roller coaster for Team Hatton.
Oh boy, yeah.
Found out very late last night that Lucas was the reserve for the final, which I didn't even know that they did a reserve for the final, or if that's just something that they did because he was so close. So basically, like, if anything happened during that first event, Lucas had to be ready to jump in. So we were at the venue a little bit early so that I could help with taping his ankles because he had to warm up for yoke with the rest of the crew. I guess, fortunately, no one got hurt, but he didn't end up stepping in, which is hard as an athlete to go from like the energy of competition and then coming down thinking that you're done, and then just kidding, you have to stay ready, and then like down again. So that was a little bit of a back and forth, but bummer that he didn't get ultimately to compete in the finals, but cool that he was so close.
Yeah,
like
it was really,
right there, and next in line. So a bit of an emotional roller coaster, but ultimately that's good. It's good that no one got hurt. The first event was the connect, what do they call it? Carry?
The box flip?
The flip and carry, or they called it something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was basically, what do you call those? Those giant safe?
Big toolboxes.
Those giant, like, connect toolboxes that were, like, welded together with bars that they flipped, and then they went into a yoke carry. So I actually have a video of that I'll plug in right here so you can see what we're talking about before we talk about it.
I mean, they just flipped it 4 times? I think
we're not sure if they had to flip it a certain distance or if they had to flip it 4 times. It ended up being 4 flips for everyone.
Yeah.
So unsure on that. It looked fairly light. Honestly, the whole medley looked pretty light.
Yeah.
The flip said that it was about 1,100 pounds, but they did like with a luggage scale to see what the actual weight in hand of the bar, like off the ground was. And it was 550 off the ground, and then obviously because of physics, it gets lighter as you flip it. So that wasn't terribly heavy. The yoke was 1,000 pounds. A lot of the guys said that it felt lighter than that. Yeah. And everyone moved well for that. Ultimately, it was just a foot race.
Yeah, I think the only hiccup was whenever Eddie flipped his 4 times and wasn't sure. He's like, am I good to go? And then he went on to the yoke, straight into the yoke. So
yeah, which that
was the only...
makes me feel like it was a distance, because if he knew it was 4 flips, he would have known that he did 4 flips.
Yeah.
So that cost him a second or 2, but for the most part, it was just a drag race. Like, no one couldn't do it. It was light enough that everyone got through it pretty quickly.
Yep.
It really came down to fast transitions, and then fast yoke. Super exciting finish though. Yes. Reno and Mitch going against each other at the end.
That was crazy.
Like, if you know anything about strongman, you know that Mitch is cooks on yoke. Yes. He is so fast. Reno beat him. So
by a split hair of a second, like 1400ths of a second.
1400ths of a second. So. Reno got ahead a little bit on the flip. There was a little bit of back and forth. They were very neck and neck. Reno got to the yoke faster, started his yoke faster, was in the lead. Mitch was able to close the gap. Like, as a spectator, you could not tell who crossed the finish line first.
Nope.
But ultimately, Reno won that event by 0.14 seconds, which is crazy. And honestly, that just kind of set the tone for the whole day. It has been the Reno and Mitch show.
Yep.
And they have been so close on everything too. It's not even like there's no gap. Like they're so evenly matched on everything, which is cool and exciting to watch.
Very exciting.
So we had the deadlift next.
Yep.
Which I also fully expected Mitch to win on, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
So 2 deadlift bars, 360 kilos and 400 kilos, which is roughly 880 pounds.
Okay, yeah.
Roughly.
Yeah.
The kilo conversions. Every single athlete that got reps got the heavier bar. Sadly, Pablo was the only one that didn't get reps. He went for the heavier bar, which was a gamble. I mean, I think he would say this about himself too. He's not the best deadlifter. He's not a bad deadlifter, but just in this lineup of guys, he is the bottom of the pack when it comes to deadlifts. He went for the heavy bar though, and
wow,
he fought for that. I will put that video in here because it is super cool to see.
Yeah.
He got it to his knees. Obviously, I'll put the video in, you can see. He was fighting with that for over 20 seconds.
Yeah.
It was a fight. I wanted him to get that so bad because that would have been like the ultimate video of an RPE 10.
Yeah. 12
plus.
Shoot. That's crazy.
But then that was so sad. He put so much energy into that. Like he went to the lighter bar, which he absolutely can hit reps at, and like how do you come back from
putting
max
everything
effort
on
for
it.
like half a minute? Almost.
Literally.
So that was hard. That was hard to see.
Yeah.
It was a big gamble. I think he knew that every other guy was going to get a heavy bar, and he just went for it. I mean, ultimately, it was the difference of 1 point because if he started on the lighter one, it would have been last place.
Yeah.
He would have gotten a point instead of 0.
Right.
But he took a gamble. It looked like it was almost going to pay off, and it didn't quite.
Not quite there. Yeah.
So that was a bummer. Other standouts. Oh, important to note. You were probably questioning on the score sheet why Austin Andrade only got 1 rep. That was a surprise. He went out with Nick. I mean, I was expecting 4,
several
5.
reps out of.
Struggled to get 1. Wasn't really sure what happened, and then he ended up dropping out of the competition. He didn't look injured, but what I have heard is that he hit his head on the first event. That second bar that was up, like for the flip, because they had to flip it from the bottom bar, and so that top bar was very close to their heads, and I think he hit his head, and so what I heard was that he got a concussion, and like the pressure buildup from
the deadlift
made it a lot worse, and he had to drop out. So that's a bummer, because I was expecting big reps from him.
Yeah.
But we got some big reps from Matt Ragg.
Yes.
4 on the heavy and then 1 on the light. Which I like that. It wasn't like a traditional Trump style where it was just reps on the heavy beats reps on the light. Like if 2 people tied with reps on the heavy bar, they could break that tie by going down to the lighter one and hitting reps. So he got 4 and 1. So that was cool. And then again, Mitch and Reno went together at the end again. I'll admit I was fully expecting Mitchell to win that because he's known as a big deadlifter. Reno 5 reps.
Pulled out 5.
5 reps at 400 kilos. Like smooth.
Very smooth.
And I feel like he got to the end. I know he did his 5. Mitch did 4 and then went down to the lower bar. And Reno just kind of stood there in his suit.
Just waiting. And if he needed to do another one, he could do another one.
Yeah.
But he didn't because he didn't need to.
Yeah, after the fact, we were overheard talking like, Reno was just waiting because he was like, there's still time. Because I think he knows Mitch is a gamer. Yeah. And Mitch is the kind of athlete that might go down to the lighter bar to make him think that he was done, and then like Uno reverse, psych, I got one more rep. Gotcha. I feel like he was like ready for that.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
there's still time. He could come back and hit this for one more rep, so I'm just gonna stay ready. And he just like hung out.
Yeah.
So he was fully ready to pull more reps if he needed to. He just knew that he didn't need to. But like he was moving like he could have gotten a couple more.
It was
which
smooth.
is crazy.
It was so smooth.
I want to see him on a max deadlift.
Yeah.
Reno ended up with the win on that. Hooper tied with Matt Rack, I think. With the same thing with the 4
and 1.
4 and 1. Yeah. Any other standouts on that? Nick Gardione passed out.
Yeah.
But he got the heavy bar.
But he got a rep.
He got a rep on the heavy bar.
So,
I know that was huge for him.
Yes.
And he's just been fun to watch.
Yes, he has. He has totally enjoyed this whole competition. Like,
you can tell in the way he competes. There's no pressure. There's no stress. Like, he's just happy to be here. And it reflects in his performance because he's not making like mistakes or stressing himself out, or he's just vibes.
Yep.
I love it.
Yep.
That's been cool.
He's having fun with the crowd too. And he's interacting. And everybody, they're having so much fun.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
That's been fun to watch.
Yep.
Last event of the day was the Titan Toss, which if you watch from last year, it's the same event. So it's 10. It's like a sandbag toss event. 10 bags. They're all the same weight. 14 kilos, which basically 30 pounds, but they're at increasing distance from the bar. So you start with the closest ones, and you have, I think it's a minute,
I think so,
to work your way through the 10. If you miss a bag, you're not done. You just don't get that rep.
Yeah.
So I'll put a video in of that event so you can see how that ran. Sadly, much to my dismay, I think we found Andre's weakness.
Yeah.
He's been so impressive all weekend, and I knew like everyone's got something.
Yeah.
And we found his something.
Yeah. So unfortunately,
he got 3 out of 10 bags.
Yeah.
Which was unfortunately way behind. Next best after that, we had so many ties with 6 bags.
Yes.
I think it was 5 or 6 of the lineup got 6 bags. So that came down to split times. Who did it the fastest? I think Pablo got it the fastest. But a lot of ties there. Nick Gardione, again, no one's surprised if you follow Strongman, and you know Strongman, you know
Yeah.
that Nick is a killer with throwing events.
Mhm.
So he is lower down in like the overall lineup, but he crushed that event and scored
He
some
did.
major points
Mhm.
with 8
bags, yes.
bags.
Yep, he got 8.
So he
Mhm.
got the first 8 and then couldn't
And
get
then-
the 9th, but he didn't miss any
No.
until he got just too far away to get
Yep.
it. So that was cool.
Mhm.
And then once again,
Reno and Mitch.
the Reno and Mitch show.
Yeah.
So I've got that video. But they were neck and neck the whole time. They both got through 9 bags and missed the 10th. But Reno won because Mitch missed one of the closer bags.
Mhm.
So they both got that 9th one, right?
Yes. Maybe.
Because it was set up like...
Go ahead.
Because it was set up like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So there were 8 sets of doubles, and then the 9th and 10th bag were just 1 bag at each
Singles.
distance.
Yeah.
So they both got to the 10th bag, but Mitch only had 8 successful throws, whereas Reno had 9 successful throws at that point. And it was so cool. They threw that last bag at like the same time, and everyone, it was like slow motion, like watching the bag. But once again, so that's Reno with 3 event wins today.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He was running away with it. It was crazy.
But it's
it was neck and neck though.
But like he won all the events, but not by much. Like he won them like by this much of a margin.
Yeah.
Like him and Mitch are so like evenly matched.
Yes.
Almost.
Yeah.
Which is cool. It's exciting, but there's so much division going into tomorrow. So we have 2 more events tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mitch and Reno were at the top with like, I think it's like 34 and 36 and a half points. And then I think Eddie Williams is in 3rd, like over 10 points behind. But who are the 3? Eddie Williams, Matt Ragg, and Pablo Cordiaca are all close enough to be in contention for that 3rd place spot.
Yep.
But tomorrow is really going to be a fight for first and second, and then a fight for 3rd.
Yep.
So
it's gonna be exciting.
Yeah. We have max log, and stones tomorrow, which is going to shake things up because at least historically, max overhead has not been Reno's best event. So really, unless something goes wrong or unless he's worked on it a ton, Mitch will probably win that event. I don't know how many guys will get in between Mitch and Reno on that. So that's going to make things interesting.
Could be a toss up and change up some stuff, but that 3rd place is going to be interesting.
I also can't say that I know how Eddie is as a presser. He's currently sitting in 3rd. I know that he's good at like moving shit around, like yokes and stones and odd objects like that. Like
the farm boy strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't actually know how he is as a presser. I should know that. But I don't know where he's going to stack up like in this specific lineup. So it'll be interesting. Any other interesting things that happened today? We lost.
It was just fast.
It went so fast.
So fast today.
I guess we lost Austin, but other than that, everyone seems healthy. I've heard that Matt's arm is bugging him a bit. Clearly not bad enough. Like he did the flip this morning, fine. So I'm curious to see whether that might reflect in tomorrow's events because they're 2 bicep heavy log cleans and stones. But other than that, everyone seems fairly healthy, moving well. That's cool to see. We don't want to jinx it, but we got 2 more events.
be good for tomorrow.
Who do you predict in third?
Who do I predict or who do I want?
Who do you predict?
I think I'm gonna just go with Eddie.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. My
Just
gut. My gut is telling me Matt Rag will be in third.
Yeah.
I think our podium is going to be. It's so hard. I think it's going to be Mitch, Reno, Rag.
Rag.
That's my prediction.
Yeah.
But let us know
We'll see.
what you guys think in the comments. Make your podium predictions, and I think I'm right.
You probably are.
I got a gut feeling. I think Mitch is tired of not losing the last couple. Mitch is tired of not winning the last couple of years, so I think he's on one right now.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Thanks for hanging out with us again.
Like, subscribe,
Like,
all
subscribe,
that good stuff.
all that stuff.
Yep.
Let me keep doing this for you guys by interacting.